Visceral. If you had to live the rest of your life with one sense, what would it be? I know what mine is. Scent. I can see the masses out there scrunching up their noses and squinting their eyes in disapproval. Surely scent is the one thing you could absolutely live without, right? Losing your vision or hearing would be much more devastating than losing the ability to smell. You could be right. You probably are right. But for me, the sense of smell is so vital. It keeps me living. It keeps me fulfilled. I am a good man. If you don't believe me about how important smell is, consider for one moment. I don't know if this is a scientific fact, but there is a well-known phrase that states that smell is the strongest scent tied to memory. Try to think of a smell that instantly brings you back to childhood. Maybe the smell of one of your grandparents' houses that reveals itself in an old, musty thrift store. Maybe the smell of a particular flower or plant that reminds you of talking to your first crush. The moments of scent can live with you forever. My olfactory sensitivity can almost transport me through space and time. I am a good man. This is my favorite time of the year. It's early April. Springtime has the best smells. The winter months have frozen the earth. The flighted animals have left. The bugs have all died. The ground has been frozen and insulated by snowfall, but no more. The sun moves ever so close, burning away the snow and bringing rain to the ground again. The ground breathes again. The ground drinks again, releasing the scent of earth that I so desperately long for. I love the smell of the earth. I love the dirt. I love sand. And most importantly, I love mud. Next time you take your dog out for a walk in springtime, one of the first days in the spring, watch them deliciously devour the new smell coming from our world. Their little tails will furiously wag. Their little wet noses will start to work overtime, trying to comprehend all the beautiful newness around them. They are good boys and girls, and I am a good man. I love the smell of dirt. I wish there was more I could do with it. I almost worship it. I'll lie in it. I'll bathe in it. I have never eaten it. I am not a weird man. I am a right man. This life is so complicated, I can barely keep the balance. Several part-time jobs, caring for sick relatives, cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. I must keep it all clean. I can't do enough, but I love the smell of the rain and the dirt. I will clean up after myself. No one needs to see it. I am a good man. If my life was a classic child's playground toy, the teeter-totter, it would be one of the most extreme ends, either all the way up or all the way down. I cannot find the balance. Then I came across some post on a message board for sensitives like myself. This bus driver laid out his manifesto. I was frozen. The smell of drying wet mud dripping from my hands. I will clean. I have to clean. He figured it all out. He has it all figured out. Consolidate. It seems so easy now. Why didn't I think of this? It was like he was speaking to me, Take all your worries, take all the issues that stress you out in life, and consolidate them. Remove any resistance. Oh, I can see this all the way to freedom. After following this bus driver's activity for almost 6 months, he disappeared. I didn't try to find or contact him. I believe he knew what he was doing. He was reaching out to the flock, the men and women that would serve and carry on his message. We are good men. I amassed myself with his blood and sweat, gas masks, sewing supplies, and fire. The fire. It is one of the most satisfying smells. I would describe a fire as full cleansing. It not only cleans the skin, but it cleans the senses. It is the ultimate. George Washington said that the government is like a fire, a dangerous servant, but a fearful master. I don't know if this is the exact wording, but you can apply that any way you'd like. I have to clean. I have to stay a good man. Do you remember sitting around the bonfire as a child? Do you remember the smell that got into your clothes? It reminds you of all that is good and free. It reminds me of what was good and can be again. It stays with you. What is a bonfire? It's from medieval time, quite literally a bone fire. Our ancestral brothers and sisters burned the bones of their kills, often as a celebration, not as cute or quaint as the fires we sit around in modern day. The driver consolidated. He combined his life, his victims, in everlasting peace. He found the skeleton key to happiness. He was so fulfilled. I did not know what I had been missing until this day. He may be gone now, but his legacy lives on through me. His scent lives in me. It brings me to a place of sublime horror. Horrors should be celebrated. It should be celebrated with the largest of bonfires. I am a good man. I am doing this for the good of all man. Smell and consolidate. I seem to wake up, dig, smell, and sleep. No food is needed. It is a waste of time. I drink only to keep living. I excavate to consolidate. They need to be combined, a mass of sorts together. I have even consolidated myself as the master described, cutting and sewing to enlighten. Oh, the smell of my work, bone, blood, and fear. Fear. Fear is the best scent above the rest. I told you I cannot live without it. I was told by the driver that gutting some of your senses would heighten the rest. It's true. I don't need to see. I don't need to hear. I don't need to touch. I only need smell. Smell the dirt. Smell the damp, dark feeling. They can never appreciate the earth. They never appreciate the warm embrace of the earth. I am your grave digger. I am their undertaker. I have consolidated them all. They all combine in my perfect world underground. The smell of the earth. It's so visceral.